when it comes to not only when it comes to the Sharia, but also in all political affairs, social affairs, socio-economic, all kinds of affairs. He has to be obeyed. Now the Sharia was completed. Now religion was completed. No more Sharia is going to be sent. No more book is going to be sent after the Holy Prophet. There is no prophet going to come after the Holy Prophet. But what about managing the affairs of the society? Who is going to do that after the Holy Prophet? Maybe the Holy Prophet would say, you can do trial and error and try this thing and try that thing. And eventually in 50, 100, 200 years, you will learn how to manage your affairs after me. No, he did not do that. That is why in Ghadir al-Khum, he announced, Man kuntu mawlahu fahada aliyun mawlahu. That no more book is going to be sent by God. Quran is the last book by God. No more Sharia, no more prophet, but Ali is going to be the guardian of your affairs and guardian and protector of the Sharia. That is what Man kuntu mawlahu fahada aliyun mawlahu means. Because I speak the truth, he also speaks the truth. I never lie, he never lies. I am Madinatul Ilm, he is Babuha, its gate. And after him, his sons, Hassan and then Hussein and all the Imams. The Holy Prophet told us the names of all the Imams. Okay, theoretically very good, but the question is still there. So the people who lived in those times, they were with the Imam, with the Prophet. They accepted the Amirul Mu'mineen, they accepted the Imams, they were with them, they supported them. So what do we do now? When it came to the first aspect of being with the Holy Prophet, being with the truthful ones, was to follow the fiqh, follow the Sharia, look to the maraji, follow the maraji. When it comes to this aspect, again we have to look to the marja'iyah. When Daesh attacked Iraq, who mobilized 1 million people in one day? Who did that? Sayyid Sistani, may Allah protect him. You see? So when it comes to the other aspect, we also have to look to the marja'iyah. That is the significance of the marja'iyah. Any maraji, whoever you follow, we have to respect them and we have to understand their significance. Without marja'iyah, we would be like a herd of sheep who have no direction, who don't know anything, where to go. If there was no marja'iyah in Najaf, Daesh would have just swept away. They would have taken over the whole Iraq. So for the health and safety of all our maraji, please recite aloud salawat. But then, in order to be with the as-sadiqeen, we also have to do something very important. And that is, first of all, stop lying to ourselves. Stop lying to ourselves as a community and stop lying to ourselves as individuals. Without that, we can never be with the truthful ones in the true sense. And what do I mean by stop lying to ourselves? When it comes to lying to ourselves as individuals, I gave a full lecture on Know Your True Self. And many of you attended that. That was basically about knowing your true self. And when you start to learn about your true self, then you stop deceiving yourself. You stop lying to yourself. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that part, but when it comes to the community, perhaps we are lying to ourselves. Maybe we are deceiving ourselves. There are some lies we tell ourselves, and I'm going to dare to point out some of them. First of all, we say to ourselves that Azadari, this Azadari, commemorations, Muharram commemorations and the commemorations throughout the year is the biggest tabligh, is the biggest method of preaching. Theoretically speaking, it should be. Theoretically speaking, it is indeed the biggest, the most effective way of propagating religion, doing tabligh. And we keep saying this, hollow slogans, tabligh, our Azadari is tabligh. Tabligh has two aspects. It makes the members of your own community better and more pious, and it attracts non-Muslims towards Islam. But I see that the youth are running away from the mosques. The centers are empty. Not here, I'm talking in general terms. And then I'm talking in general terms, and then I'm going to derive some conclusion and infer some things. If tabligh, if our commemorations, if our Azadari was doing tabligh, then we should have become more pious, more practicing, more peaceful. But I see people organizing mental health seminars from America to Christchurch. Everyone is organizing mental health seminars in our mosques. What have we turned? We are organizing seminars to figure out why youth are not taking interest in religion. We are spending billions of dollars, visas, tickets, nadr, and what not. And still, our communities are struggling with attracting the members to attend the congregations. And yet, our Azadari is doing big tabligh. Which tabligh? First of all, within our own communities. Of course, there are centers, there are mosques, there are congregations that are very efficient. They are doing a great job. We have to look at both sides of things. But we should not overlook the problems within our communities. We should not do that. Only then can we improve. So when it comes to tabligh within our community, to our community members, we need to figure out what's going wrong. Maybe our methods of tabligh are not good. Maybe the languages spoken are not the right ones. Maybe we are still inviting people who are very pious, very knowledgeable, very muttaqi people, but they do not know how to catch up with the millennials, for example. These issues we need to think about. Otherwise, how can we be with the truthful ones if our youth do not even come to the mosque? And then the other aspect of tabligh, that is inviting the non-Muslims to Islam. That is tabligh, preaching your religion. How many people have converted to Islam because of our Azadari? Does anyone even know the name of Imam Hussain on the streets of Aberdeen? Okay, Aberdeen is a small place. Glasgow. Does anyone know who is Lady Fatima, peace be upon her? Does anyone know the name of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her? How many? Does anyone even know that we exist? Behind closed doors, within four walls, in languages that the majority society does not understand. stories told by people who come from different parts of the world who have no idea about this society. And then processions done in a way that are not in line with the customs of this city or this country. How are we going to invite people to Islam with this azadari? Maybe we have been just lying to ourselves all these years. That azadari is the biggest form of tabligh. Just hollow slogans without doing anything practical about it. Did you know that most of the people who convert to Islam in Australia they convert to Salafi Islam? And the same is true for continental Europe, Scandinavia, the UK, North America, and anywhere else. You can Google it, you can check it. You must have seen it yourself. But we are doing azadari and hoping and thinking that it is doing tabligh. Perhaps we need to do some more introspection and stop telling ourselves what is not the entire truth and reality. Recite aloud salawat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Book that you absolutely submit to the Holy Prophet. Getting back to the main topic, how we can be with the Holy Prophet, how we can be with the truthful ones. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in a verse that we often hear and recite, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَمَلَائِكَتَهُ يُصَلُّونَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا صَلُّوا عَلَيْهِ وَسَلِّمُوا تَسْلِيمًا. Indeed, Allah and His messengers send peace and blessings on the Prophet. Those who believe, you send peace and blessings upon him, and sallimu taslima, and absolutely submit to him. That is the key to being with the Holy Prophet, whether you lived in his times or you live 1400 years later. Absolutely submit to him. But not everybody understood it in his times. Not everybody truly understood that they have to submit to the Holy Prophet absolutely. But there was one man who had absolutely submitted to the Holy Prophet, the Amir al-Mu'mineen. He never questioned the Holy Prophet. He never gave any undue suggestions to the Holy Prophet. He never challenged any of his decisions, because there were some companions who would from time to time challenge the Holy Prophet. When he made the Hudaybiyah treaty, some companions did not really agree with him and they objected. But the Amir al-Mu'mineen never ever did that. Whenever the Holy Prophet ordered him to do something, he said, "Yes, Master. Yes, Master." On the night when the Holy Prophet was going to leave Mecca to emigrate to Medina, he ordered the Amir al-Mu'mineen to sleep on his bed. That was a very dangerous thing to do, because the pagans wanted to kill the Holy Prophet. The Holy Prophet said, "I am leaving tonight, you sleep on my bed." "Yes, Master." Now, the Amir al-Mu'mineen was not used to being asleep the whole night. He would spend a big part of night in worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But he says that night I had a sound sleep as I have never had again in my life. Why? Because the Holy Prophet ordered, you sleep. When the Holy Prophet has ordered him to sleep, then he is going to just sleep. And that is going to be his worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After they conquered Mecca, the Holy Prophet ordered him, break the idols. Yes, Master. Go to that battle. Do this, do that. Whatever the Holy Prophet ordered, he would say, yes, Master. The Amir al-Mu'mineen used to say, Ana abdum min abidi Muhammad. I am one of the slaves of the Holy Prophet. And he also had a son who was in obedience to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, the same way the Amir al-Mu'mineen was in obedience to the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. His name is Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas. He was only 14 years old when the Amir al-Mu'mineen was martyred. After that, he spent 10 years when Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, was the Imam. After that, 10 years until the day of Ashura. In these 20 years, he never gave a sermon. You cannot find sermons by Abbas. Why? Why no sermons? My master Hassan is there to speak. My master Hussein is there to speak. Why should I give a sermon? He had absolutely submitted to his ulul amr. Imam Sadiq, peace be upon him, has written ziyarah for Abbas, peace be upon him. It is very rare that an infallible Imam writes a ziyarah for someone other than another infallible Imam. But the Imam Sadiq, peace be upon him, wrote ziyarah for Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas, in which he says, Assalamu alayka, ayyuha al-abdu salih, al-muti'u lillahi, wa li rasulihi, wa li amir al-mu'mineen, wal Hasani wal Hussein. Peace be upon you, O Abdul Salih, pious slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who was obedient to the Holy Prophet, and who was obedient to the Amir al-Mu'mineen, and who was obedient to Hassan, and who was obedient to Hussein. Obedient to the Holy Prophet. Abbas never saw the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, but he was obedient to Hussein. He was obedient to Hassan. He was obedient to the Amir al-Mu'mineen. And that way he was obedient to the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Because being obedient to the Imam is equivalent to being obedient to the Holy Prophet. And that is equivalent to being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abbas never gave any suggestions to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. No question, no suggestions. On the way from Mecca to Karbala, there were many well-wishers. Also among those who were with Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, who would from time to time give suggestions to the Imam. But Abbas never did that. Never. He never had to speak when the Master was there. On the night leading to the day of Ashura, it is narrated that Abbas sat with his 3 brothers. There were 4 brothers with the same mother, al-Baneen. Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, narrates that she saw Abbas with his 3 brothers on the night leading to the day of Ashura. And he asked them, what are you going to do tomorrow? There is going to be a battle. All 3 of them said, we are going to sacrifice ourselves for our master Hussein. Abbas said, indeed, I am going to do the same. Shimr was a distant relative of Abbas and his brothers from his mother's side. This accursed man went to Ibn Ziyad and said, I want an amnesty, a letter of amnesty for the sons of my sister, referring to the mother of Abbas. On the night leading to the day of Ashura, Abbas and his sons were in the tent of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. And they heard Shimr saying, where are the sons of my sister? Where are the sons of my sister? Abbas did not reply. Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, said, reply to him, although he is a fasiq, he is a sinner. Then Abbas replied to him. He went out and spoke to Shimr. Shimr said, listen, tomorrow there is going to be a battle. I've got this amnesty for you and your brothers. When Abbas heard that, he said, curse be upon you and your amnesty. I'm here to sacrifice myself for the son of Zahra. The day of Ashura came. Abul Fadl Abbas was the commander of the army. He was assigned the middle wing of the 72-man army in the most disproportionate battle in the history of mankind. It is written in the books of Maqtal that initially there was a general battle, but eventually it turned into one-to-one battle. First, the companions of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, went to the battlefield. They were all martyred, one after the other. After that, it was the turn of the members of the family of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Ali al-Akbar was the first one to go to the battlefield. Akbar, martyred. Qasim, martyred. All of them martyred, one after the other. Abbas, you shall not fight. Yes, master. But in the end, no one is left. Sayyid al-Sajideen is ill, cannot fight. Abbas and Imam Hussein. Abbas goes to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. My master, let me go and fight. No, Abbas, you shall not fight. My master, let me fight. You are the commander of my army. There is no army. It is written in Baharul Anwar that Imam Hussein said to him, okay, if you want to go, then go fetch water for children. Ruqayya is thirsty. Baqir is thirsty. Ali al-Asghar is thirsty. Children are crying, Al-Atash, Al-Atash. Abbas, go, fetch water. Yes, master. It is written in Baharul Anwar that the accursed men had deployed 4,000 soldiers on Euphrates to make sure that no water reaches the tents of the camp of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Abbas heads towards Euphrates. It is written in Baharul Anwar that he killed 80 accursed men before he entered the river. And the narrator says that the belly of his horse touched the surface of the river. He had a water skin with him to be filled with water. The narrator says, I saw that he took some water in his palm and looked at it, and I thought he was going to drink it. But Abbas looked at it and threw it back onto the surface of the river. He would have thought, how can I drink water when my master is thirsty. This is the peak of loyalty. This is the peak of love. Abbas filled the water skin with water. And now he has only one aim. He has only one goal: to get this water to the tents. Ruqayya would have been telling children, my uncle has gone to fetch water. Soon there will be water. My uncle is brave. No one can defeat my uncle. Abbas got out on his horse from the Euphrates. The accursed men were still in the aftershocks. When Abbas had dispersed them, those coward men had no courage to face Abbas. So it is written in the books of Maqtal, they hatched a plot. There were some bushes and trees here and there, and they hid behind those trees, and they wanted to ambush Abbas. Abbas has his goal in his sight, just wants to get the water to the tents. There's one accursed man named Nawfal. He attacked Abbas from behind. He attacked with sword on his right hand. Abbas's right hand was chopped off. He had put the water skin on his right shoulder. He immediately gets hold of it with his left hand. Nawfal now attacks him from the left side. He attacks, and Abbas's left hand from its wrist is cut off. Abbas immediately gets hold of the water skin with his teeth. With both hands chopped off, water running, blood running. The accursed men know that now Abbas's life is in that water skin. His heart is in that water skin. So one of the accursed men said, shoot arrows at the water skin. They start shooting arrows. There's a barrage of arrows. One of the arrows pierced through the water skin. It broke. So did Abbas's heart. So did Abbas's hope. All the water fell. The arrows continue. One arrow pierced through his heart. Abbas fell on the ground without his hands. At that moment, the narrator says, Abbas called out, Master, come and find me. Imam Hussein rushes towards Abbas. In the meantime, an accursed man moves forward and he hits a heavy iron club on the head of Abbas. It is written in the books of Maqtal that when Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, reached near Abbas, he had already been martyred. At that moment, Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, said something. He did not say when he reached the body of Qasim. He did not say when he reached at the body of Akbar. But he said that when he reached at the body of Abbas, my back has been broken. My back has been broken. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم ولعن عدوهم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Hussein, Ya 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 Hussein. زبر دشت نینوا میرے لشکر حسین زبر دشت نینوا میرے لشکر حسین زبر دشت نینوا میرے لشکر حسین